Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 1988 fantasy comedy horror film Beetlejuice, directed by Tim Burton and starring Geena Davis, Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin and Michael Keaton. Let's begin. In Winter River, Connecticut, Barbara and Adam Maitland decide to spend their vacation decorating their idyllic country home. As they are driving home from a trip to town, Barbara swerves to avoid a dog and the car plunges into a river. After returning home, she and Adam notice they now lack reflections and find the book, Handbook for the Recently Deceased. They begin to suspect that they did not survive the car accident. When Adam attempts to leave the house, he ends up in a strange and otherworldly desert-like landscape populated by enormous sandworms. The encounter lasts only a few seconds for him, but after being rescued by Barbara, she claims that he was gone for 2 hours. The house is sold and the new owners, the Dietz family, arrive from New York. Charles Dietz is a former real estate developer. His second wife Delia is a self-proclaimed sculptor, and his teenage goth daughter Lydia, from his first marriage, is an aspiring photographer. Under the guidance of interior designer Otho, the family transforms the house into a pastel-toned work of modern art. Consulting the handbook, the Maitlands travel to an otherworldly waiting room populated by other distressed souls, where they discover the afterlife is structured according to a complex bureaucracy involving vouchers and caseworkers. The Maitlands' caseworker, Juno, informs them that they must remain in the house for the next 125 years on pain of a dire fate. If they want the Dietzes out of the house, it's up to them to scare them away. Although Adam and Barbara remain invisible to Charles and Delia, Lydia can see the ghost couple and befriends them. Against Juno's advice, the Maitlands contact the miscreant Beetlejuice, Juno's former assistant and now freelance bioexorcist, to scare away the Dietzes. At first they are unaware his name is pronounced Beetlejuice, which is why they have such difficulty pronouncing it and thereby summoning him. However, Beetlejuice quickly offends the Maitlands with his crude and morbid demeanor. They reconsider hiring him, though too late to stop him from wreaking havoc on the Dietzes. The small town's charm and supernatural events inspire Charles to pitch to his boss, Maxie Dean, on transforming the town into a tourist hotspot. But Maxie wants proof of the ghosts. Using the handbook for the recently deceased, Otho conducts what he thinks is a seance and summons Adam and Barbara using their wedding clothes. But they begin to age and decay, as Otho had unwittingly performed an exorcism instead. Horrified, Lydia summons Beetlejuice for help, but he will only help on the condition that she marries him, enabling him to freely cause chaos in the mortal world. He saves the Maitlands and disposes of Maxie, his wife, and Otho, and then prepares a wedding before a ghastly minister. The Maitlands intervene before the ceremony is completed, with Barbara riding a sandworm through the house to devour Beetlejuice. Finally, the Dietzes and the Maitlands agree to live in harmony within the house. Beetlejuice is stuck in the afterlife waiting room. He switches numbered tickets with a witch doctor who shrinks his head. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments which movie you'd like to see me do next. Remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching and goodbye.